Hello, this is Jeff Malone, the X is Silent, here with a review of the Season 37 finale of Saturday Night Live from May 19th, 2012, with host and musical guest Mick Jagger, with some help from Arcade Fire, Foo Fighters, and Jeff Beck. The cold opening was the Lawrence Welk Show. And the best sight gag here was Kristen Wiig as Dunice, taking a sip from the new statue fountain. And the runner-up for best sight gag was her getting similarly intimate with John Hamm's Italian character, B. Mick Jagger's monologue, I will say, Mick's explanation for how he responds to questions about whether or not he's satisfied did give me some satisfaction. B+. And then the secret word. I spent most of this sketch wondering if Mick was indeed playing a gay Charles Bronson. And then I wondered, was Charles Bronson gay? And then I looked it up, and it sure didn't seem to be the case. I mean, if he had been, that would be the reveal of the century. But it looked like this was a bit of a mashup here. They took someone with the filmography of Charles Bronson and made him gay. So Mick made it work for the most part. B-. And then the karaoke sketch, the best sketch of the night, in which Mick played a fellow with terrible stage fright who didn't get up to do any karaoke, and meanwhile everyone else gets up and performs some Rolling Stones songs, and they either do it way over the top or just plain terrible. And the best line was Fred Armisen saying, "Classic Jagger," in response to Bobby Moynihan's character falling asleep at the mic. And then we had the digital short, A- for the karaoke sketch. We had the digital short, Lazy Sunday 2. And, yep, they went there. The best callback to the original was the, of course, like McAdams loves Channing. So I gave this one an A-. I was thinking B+ maybe, but I bumped it up because the Parnell and Sandberg, they're great rappers. It's plain and simple. Okay, then we had Politics Nation, and the joke about the salmon canary was quite the clever one, especially coming from out of the mouth of Kenan Thompson. It took me a little bit to realize what that malapropism was there exactly. Okay, then Mick and Arcade Fire performed The Last Time, and Arcade Fire certainly came off seeming like the biggest Rolling Stones fans in the building. B+. Weekend update. Seth's joke about people 25 to 34, their biggest turn on, then people 25 to 50, their biggest turn on is people ages 18 to 34, whatever the ages were. Anyway, that was a good one, and it was kind of reminiscent of Kevin Nealon. Seth gets a C+ for the night, and then Stefan stopped by, no surprise there. Highlights included the fact that one of the clubs was written and directed by James L. Brooks, and the evil chef Wario Batali. Okay, B+ for Stefan. Then we had So You Think You Can Dance at an outdoor music festival, and Fred's impression here of Carlos Santana probably sounded quite accurate, but, you know, who among us would know, because Carlos usually just plays the guitar. B-. Okay, then Mick performed with Foo Fighters, doing 19th Nervous Breakdown and It's Only Rock and Roll. You know, they sounded good, but the Foos kind of drowned out Mick's voice a bit. B. Oh, okay, then the Californians. Best line here was Andy Samberg going, "Noah." B. Then Mick and Jeff Beck performed a new blues ditty that Mick apparently had just written, entitled Tea Party. And Jeff Beck is one of the greatest guitarists of all time. B+. Then we finished it off the night with what was clearly a tribute to Kristen Wiig on what certainly appeared to be her last episode as a cast member, and the most adorable embrace came from Bill Hader, who had a very interesting look on his face, as he often does. And apparently this tribute's so it's called She's a Rainbow, I guess, is what episode guides have been calling this segment, as that was the song that that Arcade Fire, that Rolling Stones song, but Mick wasn't performing. It was just Arcade Fire, and it looked like Andy Samberg was doing the keyboard, or was he just sitting there? But anyway, a solid, very well-deserved tribute for Kristen Wiig. Overall, this show was a bit all over the place, as one would expect, being a season finale and being Kristen Wiig's last show, and probably Andy Samberg's last show, maybe Jason Sudeikis' last show, maybe the last show of even a few others, and also the fact that Mick Jagger was hosting, and because it was so filled to the brim with all of the stuff that it needed to get to, there were a few things that got pushed aside, but luckily a few of the sketches that were cut after dress rehearsal have been posted online, and they need to be seen, at least 2 of them. So go on Hulu or MEC.com if you haven't already, and watch Jay Farrow's Weekend Update commentary as Stephen A. Smith, and the newest edition of the Kings of Catchphrase comedy. And full season 37 analysis will be forthcoming in the near future. So be covering that this way, that way, and the other way. So look out for that. I'm here on the YouTube and also on my blog, jmunney.wordpress.com. And follow me my tweeting at Jmunney Malone. That's money spelled M-U-N-N-E-Y in both the blog and the Twitter. So that's that for now, and